Howdy, welcome back to Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers. I'm Jeff, amateur prospector. This is Gold Rush 23. Well, it's Saturday morning and I'm heading back to the river. Hope everybody had a wonderful 4th. I do want to say I gained a few more subscribers. Once again, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, hopefully you hit that subscribe button and check out my videos. So today, my friend Lise, the one from Not Your Effing Guru, she took a day off again, and she just needed to get away and see if she can't find some of her own moves. So we're heading up. I got the Mighty Keen, got everything we need. So I'm going to get up there, and right now I'm trying to decide between two spots again. Philip with T-Rep Adventures. I haven't got any info on how his cleanups went, but I know that day I got some decent gold for the little bit I ran, and then last week I got back into that clay and everything with Rich, and although the cleanup wasn't as great as we were hoping for, the flakes were very nice sized, and especially that one. So I'm trying to decide between maybe seeing if we can find some more of that clay in that area, or go to my other spot and do some prospecting there and dig a little bit further down. And I know there you can get more but smaller flakes, and I don't know about you guys, but I like them nubs. So I'll update you when I get up there. It's a beautiful day for digging. We got overcast. I got plenty of hydration. Let's go find a nug. Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey. Just an update. Made it down here. As you can see, the water's made it way farther down. It's funny to think just a couple weeks ago it was way up there. But I decided on my drive here, beautiful morning though. As you can see, we got overcast. It's going to burn off though. But I've come back to try to get back on the clay. You can see where we were, so I'm thinking possibly up here. There are signs of black sand. Somebody's been playing around up here. Some fresh, a little bit of fresh panning digs. Oh, that's kind of cool. Almost looked like a paw print in that thing. Anyway, so I am going to look around here, and we'll see if I can get back on that clay layer, that shallow clay, just because it would be a good spot, especially for Lise. I'm looking over there. Seems to be some black sand deposits over there. I truthfully haven't been over there, because I've been over there because that's a pretty rugged walk through those woods. But see more black sands from where the water was going down. This bar here, you could actually go any of these spots where you see black sand behind, stick a shovel in and you'll get a flake or two. I like to get down to some stuff that hasn't been dug recently. But before I get testing, I'm going to take a look up here, see if anybody's been working, see what's going on, and just kind of enjoy my morning. Yeah, got everything down here. Won't be breaking everything out until I find those nugs. But it's kind of funny. It's almost like you talk quieter and quieter because it's so peaceful out here. But you can definitely see the glaciers are melting. Good day. Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey. Yeah, I just took a short little walk over here. And this may be from a guy I met a couple weeks ago. But good for him. He's filling his holes in. Probably found some good gold down in there. I know you can. You can see his tailings and everything here where he's been classifying. He's not leaving any man traps. Maybe he could try to do a little better, but truthfully, that's good enough to where nobody's going to fall in. He's probably planning on coming back here, I would assume. Hopefully he got on some good gravels. He's new, and like I said, a couple of weeks ago I talked to him, and hopefully he's finding some nugs. That's where somebody else dug, and they just left a hole. Not cool. So yeah, I know a few spots over here that I can dig. But the reason why this little section is kind of something that gets missed every once in a while is there is a little bit of overburden and stuff, but when you get down to it, there's some pretty good gold. Okay, let me go get that shovel and get down to a test pan and see if I can't find that nug. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey, just an update. Okay, so I rolled a few of the bigger rocks up here. This rock here is actually really huge, but I went and picked everything and pulled out the larger rocks, and I'm still on the top layer. Sounds good. It's got a little bit of clay in there. That's sand. But I'm not sure because it's not really as much clay as I normally like. That one looks better. See a little bit of clay in there. So I filled up my classifier. Won't know until we test. Back in a bit. Howdy, hey. Okay, well, look how much black sand is in just one pan. One of that pan of that super sluice. But first gold of the day. So let me get this pan all the way down and we'll see what we got. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey. Oh, that takes forever. And I'm battling floaters. I have to keep tapping them down, so I got to keep this underwater. So hopefully you can see. I know possibly some of the floaters got away, but I've got a few nugs in there, tiny nugs, a lot of microdots, but a good speck count. I counted, and I'm guessing 35 to 40 in that one pan. So, and that's just that upper layer. So let me show you. Let's see if I can. So that's pretty good just for the top layer. That's really good. I have to use my reading glasses to pan these days. So now I have to ask myself, because I really love Lee. She's a great friend. She works so hard and tries so hard, and sometimes, you know, we all struggle with bills and this and that, and sometimes she just needs a pick me up and a perk up, and she enjoys coming down here. Her little buddy Bluto's getting old, and that's got her worried. So now I have to ask myself, do I want to wait, because she's supposed to be down here relatively soon, and then help her run some dirt, kind of like I did with Philip? Because you come with me, I got to send you home with some gold. I know she don't get that gold. That gold's mine. That's actually a really good pan, and you all know it. That makes me excited. I normally would just jump on that. Time to go, let's get them nugs. But friendship's kind of important, and you all know that too. So I'm here to just enjoy myself. I could leave right now and be happy, because that's probably one of the better pans I've ever had on just a top layer. I mean, of course I had to pick it down and throw some rocks, but wow, I was excited. But that's tough panning. That's tough panning. Like, you saw how much black sand is in there, and this isn't even all of it. All that sand, black sand, that's just the black sand from one classifier full. So that's why I don't like panning. No, that when I was almost done, like 5 flakes were on the surface. I was like, dang, damn it, I almost had it. But anyway, it's a good day. Finally got a little breeze. I actually started sweating my booty off, even panning, because like, as soon as I got out there in the water to pan, the breeze stopped. And then my fat walrus butt got out there, bent over panning. Yeah. Anyway, I'll think about it. Maybe I can just classify some buckets, and if she shows up before I run them, or just do it for her. I kind of hate doing that, though. I don't mind helping. To me, if you're going to get gold, you have to be able to say it's yours. It's all right to have somebody help, but you know, to me, it's just my personal thing. And so anyway, let me get back to it. Actually, I'm not getting back to anything right now. I'm going to sit and have me some water and think about it. And just, I love it when it's just me and my nugs. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey, welcome back. Just an update. So Lise did text me. She's on her way, running a little late. So I decided to keep going down. So I'm classifying everything because of the top layer, but here's the stuff I'm really looking for. So that's that clay layer, and that looks good. There's stuff going in here too. I mean, this is just the top stuff, but love this Arbor fabricator. But you can see just how much clay is in that stuff. Got some kayakers going to go down. Beautiful day. Breeze stopped again. I'm waiting for that to come back. But this is looking like it's going to be good. I'm excited for Lise to get here, because I already sent her a picture of that pan. She's like, she's probably like doing 90 here. So let me get to it and keep opening stuff up for her, and back in a bit. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey, welcome back. Just wanted to point out the kayakers are taking on. Now, those are all inflatable. Each one of them squatted down and took a dump before they got in. Now, they tell me to get the air out of the suit. God, you got big cojones. Them things are tiny. But they're the Mountaineers out of Seattle. Pretty impressive. They all came down in like a pack, right? Just one backpack? One backpack, all that crap fit in there? Wow. I don't know if I'd hit any whitewater with them.
Yeah, you can about up to class 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll stick to my beach. It's always good to see people get out and enjoy themselves, though. This is the real Washington, right? Pretty impressive. Howdy, hey, welcome back. Well, I almost forgot, me and Elise have been visiting for a while, but we've been working too. Totally forgot to update you. So finally this bar paid out. Finally the hot chicks are coming down here to hang out at this bar. Except she brought her boyfriend here, Bluto, who's pretty much chomped on every stick on this bar. So anyway, let me get you over here. I got 2 buckets over there classified of that top material stuff. She's just insistent on going down in that hole. I keep telling her the same stuff is right here, and she just...
I just feel...
You're bending and snapping. I saw it.
I feel the power, though. I feel...
She's getting drawn there. Every shovelful, she's like, I can see the gold. That was funny. But she is right. I pulled out a big old rock, and I was trying to wipe it off. And there was little specks of gold on it, and I thought it was pyrite, so I put it in the shade, and it was gold, so I had to dunk it in a bucket. But so she's down in the clay or stuff, and she just is gonna do her thing, and she's allowed to. She's chasing the energy. So, but when I got 2 buckets ready to recirc there, and those are the tops. And then I'm going to have her do 3 buckets of that clay stuff. But I just have to carry them for her because how are those doing? She had those 2 mild hernias.
Great.
They're doing better?
Yep.
Okay, so now you guys know that this bar has the babes who want to come check out the nugs. Beautiful day though, except the breeze stopped again, see? It's so nice when the breeze is there, then it stops and you're like, oh. All right, look at that. Goodness gracious. Your back is gonna hurt so bad digging like that.
I'm good. Got the power.
Let's get them nugs. Cold Rush 23. Howdy, welcome back. Okay, so I finished my 2 buckets. And Lisa's over there. She's got 3 buckets. We've already reclamated the hole. She was doing that when she finished her 3rd bucket, and I was cleaning up the sluice. So I got my 2 in here, and I already got gold and everything right here. So, Bluto, what? Just relax. Hey, just relax, buddy. So I already got gold all throughout this. But the problem is, this is probably, oh God, I mean, it's deep. I stuck my finger in it, and it's like that deep of black sand. So I'm not even going to attempt. Oh, look at the size of that one. Wow. See, there's a big, I showed Lise, and there was a really big flake in there, and then I was like, look at that. That's on top, and look how deep it is. I mean, it just, so not even going to attempt it here. This is this is definitely some gold wheel action. Now Lisa, on the other hand, if you remember, she's only been out here a few times, and she's getting better and better each time with her panning. But the first time we ran buckets with her, she didn't trust her pans, and she was trying to do too much at a time. So I went ahead and spent the day and went there with my gold wheel and showed her more of an understanding about the weight of gold and how small it is and what you have to do to kind of get down to it. So what she's going to do is use this time with what concentrates she gets to practice her panning. And I told her, you can't take more than a couple tablespoons at a time because of this black sand, and she'll get it just fine. It takes practice. I have to always say, if you can I bring people here to learn how to pan because it's tough panning with all this black sand. But if you can pan here, I think you can pan almost anywhere, because it takes patience and an understanding of how the water and the sands move. So she's over there putting shovelful. We're using, we got to go a little bit slower when we run with the buckets, because it's already been classified, and this gold has so much black sand that I have the keen basically set very, well, I don't want to say slow, but more level, not as steep a pitch. And it is catch. I mean, that's probably the most black sand out of a clean out I've ever done. It is enough to where we want to keep an eye on it and not go. But we're watching, especially in the expanded steel part. We're making sure that the rocks are still dancing so it doesn't get packed in there. So other than that, it really warmed up today. As you can see, I'm a little bit sweaty. Getting a good workout. Bluto's getting pooped, but his back legs ain't doing so good. He was doing good up here when it was nice and cool. You gonna come cool down again? So we'll get back to you. We're not going to be able to see what Lise gets, but hopefully we can at least see what's in a little bit on the pan. So back in a bit. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey. Okay, we're packing everything up. Excuse me. And so Lise got her 3 buckets run. Bluto's wiped out and ready to go. I have my cons in my container. She's got a little container here she's going to put hers in. But this is going to take her a while. But it's good for her. She's got a place where she can set up a little panning pit. But look at those nugs. There's a nug right there. And we just pulled it back really quick. We wanted she's got as much, there's so many stars. Lots of big garnets. Oh, and there's some more there. Look at that, Lise. You even got more. So it will be a little while before we see her gold, but she's going to work on it tomorrow. She's taking a few days off from mental health, which she needs because she's psycho. Ah! That's probably why we get along. I'm just as crazy as she is. So there's that breeze. I feel the difference there. Every time I pan, it's like the wind stops. And then, oh, that feels good. Yeah, every time I go to pan, the wind stops blowing, and then I'm sitting there dripping sweat everywhere. But a good day. We got everything reclamated. Important to do. Fill them holes, guys. Lise is checking out my nugs when she gets home. Actually, they're her nugs. Those are some good flakes, though, Lise.
Nice.
Those are. If you have problems, let me know. I'll be going home cleaning mine up. Bluto, he's so wiped out. He's so old and wiped out, he can barely walk anymore. We want to make sure and get him up to his truck. So, Lise is going to get all of her stuff put into her bucket. And I'm going to start packing stuff out. You good time, Lise?
Excellent time.
We're going to get some nugs. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, hey. Well, I made it home and had to change because I sweated the heck today. And I went ahead and separated with my kitchen type strainer device all the bigs and no nugs. So we got a lot of concentrates here. Don't want to carry a nug over there. So basically I'm going to be using my gold wheel again, and let's see what we got. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy, just an update. So I got my gold wheel running, and once again, just real quick, because we're dealing with some severe micro dots, I basically run it with, there's a balance between pitch and water, and what I do is I want these black sands to stop right around here. And if you look, that's what exactly they're doing. You can see them kind of running out of sands right now, but They'll stop like one ring to one, maybe two rings just before the hole, and then it feeds into the cup. So that does mean I'm still going to have a lot of, well, not a lot, more black sand than gold, but I want to catch every nug. Gold Rush 23. Well, howdy hey. Well, I got her all done and everything put away. So for 2 buckets in that really good test pan, not too bad. I don't know what Lee's got yet, but we'll find out. But let me show you. So not too bad for a couple buckets. The one thing I do notice that not as many larger flakes today. I have a couple nugs, but yeah, I think we might have. I gotta wait and see what Lee's got in hers, but I think we might have tapped that spot out. Not sure. Again, I ran the top stuff. I let Lise get down into that clay, so I'm hoping hers is even better because she ran 3 buckets. And but it was a good day, relaxing day. I got a good workout, a little bit of perspiration. But anyway, I'm happy with that. So it all adds up. Put it in the vial with the other stuff. What did I want to say? Well, let's just end it here on a good note. I got a few subscribers. Thank you. If you did watch this and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love the comments. Sometimes I can't get back to them right away, but I will get to them. And basically, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Hopefully you have good weather like I do. And getting out there to find some nugs. Have a wonderful week. Gold Rush 23.